So there's no one working definition of balance. Every culture has their own, every mom has her own, every house and business has their own. And so this video is all about helping us all be on the same page and giving you a working concept and model that will work for you. So the analogy I love to use is when I was learning to surf. So when I surf on the board, everybody at a distance will see that I'm in balance because I'm moving. And it looks a lot like this. Completely still, completely perfect, right? And I'm on the board, so if I was kind of on this side and I'm going and it looks good. However, our lives are never still. And when I'm on that surfboard, neither are my legs. What my legs are doing are moving back and forth in what's creating an equilibrium. So if a wave pushes me a little more to the left, my body's compensating, although you can't see that from the beach, my body's actually compensating to the right to keep me on the board. That's equilibrium. And a great analogy for that is a spatula. So our lives are kind of like huge, a lot going on during the week and just a little bit going on during the weekends, or we try to pack it in all on the weekends or whatever. And somehow we want this to be in balance, right? So we have to find a middle point to this. And we can do that. But it's not perfectly in the middle, and some edges are more than others, and that's exactly how our lives are. So I want us all to start getting used to the idea of a moving equilibrium where we're compensating at some points for other points. If it's just like for example, we all know from November until January 7th, it's going to be chaotic and holidays, which means we kind of compensate, especially in the summers, for having fun. And that's just one example that we'll be talking through during the rest of this time. But for today, here's what I need you to do. I want you to get very clear about your life before we even start any further in this course. I want you to get very clear and write about what you love about your life and the pieces that you don't want to move. And I want you to write about the pieces that do need to shift or the places you feel overwhelmed. What's out of balance for you? When you get really clear about what's out of balance, all the rest of these videos are going to make sense. You may not need some, or not right now, and you may need others later, however you need to work it. So here's the deal. Give yourself some space and time, and let's get really clear. And I also want you to consider looking at your family and your regular routine and schedule and see, am I going for balance or am I going for equilibrium? Just naturally, just where are you landing with this? And next lesson will be a whole nother game.